A UK-based immigrant visa has been revoked. The lady has been dismissed from work. She is currently facing police investigation, and she is at risk of being sentenced if she is found guilty for what she has done. This afternoon's video is extremely important and educative. If you know anyone that works in health and social care, please share this video with them. It doesn't matter which country they are based in. The lesson that we are going to share from this video today, it would resonate with anyone that works in the health and social care. Whether you're in America, Canada, the United Kingdom, Europe, Australia, you will learn from this video today because this video is extremely important. This lady is about to be, she's likely to spend time in jail if she is found guilty. Her work permit has already been cancelled. She is in limbo as we speak. My name is Francis. For those seeing my face for the first time, on this channel, we share content about migration, and we also talked about the daily experience of immigrants in the UK and other Western society. This lady in question, she came to the UK with her family going to 3 years ago on the carer's visa. She initially came to the UK on her own, and after a few months, the family, that's the husband and 3 children, came to meet her. She is the main applicant. The husband is the dependent. This woman came to the UK. She was working in domiciliary care. Now, for those that work in care, domiciliary care is the kind of care where you go from homes to home to provide support to people that need support at home. This lady, the agency that brought this lady, according to the lady, the agency did not have a lot of work. The lady will leave home around 7 o'clock and come back around 12 o'clock in the night. The agency only pay her less than 7 hours for the entire day. The lady was unhappy. She was very, very unhappy. And she was living inside London where things are very expensive. The lady and her husband, they were really struggling. She went out and met an old friend who told her that somebody that she went to school with lives somewhere in Wales. Now, for those outside the UK, we have 4 countries in England. In the United Kingdom, we have England, Scotland, Wales, and Northern Ireland. This lady in question was living inside London, which is part of England. So the friend now told her that the lady that she went to school with has been living in Wales for many years and she's doing very well. So they gave her that friend's contact number. I have spoken to all parties before sharing this story. She now called the friend who she has lost touch with for more than 20 years. And the friend now explained to her that she has been living in Wales and she likes where she lives and everything is going well. The friend that lives in Wales, she has been working in a company. The company that she works in, they work with people on the autistic spectrum and people with learning disability. She has worked for this company for more than 12 years. She hasn't had any problem with the company. In fact, she's highly respected by her company due to her commitment and the way she carries out her work. So she now said to the friend, I am struggling where I am. I need to go because this agency is not giving me enough job and the work is very, very challenging. The friend now said, okay, my company where I work in Wales, they do not provide sponsorship, certificate of sponsorship. They do not provide, but I will help you because of the way every time you speak with me, the way you are complaining about how tough things are, I will speak to the company and see if there's anything the company can do for you. The friend approached the company for the first time, and the company said, no, we do not want to offer certificate of sponsorship. We don't want to pay for anybody to come and work for us. We have enough staff, and if we need staff, we can get staff among the local force. So we don't need to pay for certificate of sponsorship. The lady has a very good relationship with her manager. She kept asking her manager. One day, the manager now said, okay, somebody is leaving the work, but I can help you because of the way you take your work. I can help you speak to my manager to see if they would change the company's policy and offer this your friend certificate of sponsorship. This story, somebody will learn a lesson. In the UK, 45% of the people that work in health and social care tend to come from minority background. So you will know somebody, if you're watching this video, who work in this sector. This video today is very educative. Hopefully someone will learn a lesson. So the friend manager now approached her own manager and said, look, this lady has worked with us for more than 12 years. We've never had any problem with her. In fact, she's been one of the most loyal and best staff that we have. Because of this lady, can we change this policy to make sure that we will recruit her friend, who she said the friend needs certificate of sponsorship? The manager now said, go and speak to the lady. Do you know this person very well? The lady said, yes, I know the person. We went to school together. But she did not tell her boss that she and this person, they lost touch for a long time. She was more focused on helping her friend to get certificate of sponsorship, that she said, look, I know this person. Okay, the manager now said, would she work the way you are working? She said, yes, she work the way she was working. The friend was saying all these things because she wanted her friend to get this job because of the way the friend was complaining that things were really, really tough for them. The lady now said, okay, if this person is going to do this work the way you have been working, that means that we will be fine. We won't have no problem with her. So the company now agreed. They paid over £1,000 for this lady's certificate of sponsorship. That's what they paid to the Home Office. They paid the money. They employed this lady, and they gave this lady a certificate of sponsorship. They gave her 3 years. And the work that the lady was doing is more like living in. For those who don't know, understand, living in is where you go to somebody that needs help. You go to their house, you support them in their house. This lady said, when the friend started working, before the friend came from their home country, this friend, she was already a nurse. She came in as a sub-carer, but she was already a nurse in her home country. Her friend did not know that the friend was a nurse before she came, but she just wanted to help her to get a job as a carer. When the friend now came, the friend said, after some time, the friend was telling her, oh, I'm going to become a nurse. This job is, I can do better than this job. You have been in this country for many years. You shouldn't be doing this job. The friend said she was surprised. The friend that was telling her a few months ago that things are very tough where she is, all of a sudden, if she comes to work, she's always late. To take handover, she's always late. And when she comes to work, she starts telling her friend, oh, I've already started doing my nursing qualification, so I can start doing a nurse. I'm better than this job. His friend said the friend's attitude, everybody at work was started complaining about the friend. Is this the friend that you said you know for a long time? And every time she's coming to work to hand over, she's always late. And the friend said she called this friend and said, look, I have worked for this company for a long time. I've never had any issues. You've just been in this company for less than 8 months. Everybody complaining about you're always late. to take handover. And when people talk to you, you tell them you're a nurse, you're better than this job. This is not how you were saying to me when you were telling me a few months ago that things are very tough. This is affecting my reputation, because the manager started saying, oh, is this the friend that you really referred to us? Is this the friend? The friend called her on 2 occasions. She did not even listen to her friend. According to the friend, all she kept saying is that, oh, in a few months' time, I'm going to finish my qualification, the qualification I'm doing, the exams I'm doing, and I'll be able to register with the nursing council and start working as a nurse. The friend said, okay, no problem. The young man that this lady was working with, this young man is a non-verbal. He doesn't speak. He's just turned 19. He doesn't speak. He needs help. He's on the autistic spectrum. When this lady started working with this young man, they noticed that the young man started hitting his head on the wall, hitting on the head of the wall. The boy only do that when he is upset, because he cannot communicate. He uses challenging behavior to communicate when he is not happy. He only hits his head on the wall. Either he's not well, he doesn't know how to tell people that he's not well, or he's not happy with something. They noticed that when this lady started working with this boy, the boy started displaying aggressive behavior. The boy started, every time the lady comes into the office and start taking over, handover, the boy will become, they'll see changes in the boy. Everybody started suspecting, what is going on with this lady and this boy? Why is it that every time this lady is working with this boy, the people that come to take over, hand over the next day, they always see that this boy is restless. He hasn't had a nice sleep. If you know anyone that works in health and social care, or anyone that lives in the Western world, I am telling you, share this video with them, and you can show appreciation by giving this video a like, so that more people will see it, because there are lessons that we can all learn from this experience I'm going to share with you today. If this is your first time, don't forget to subscribe to this channel. So the family of this boy, this young boy, they noticed that since the 8 months that this lady has started working with this boy, the boy has changed. His aggression has increased. The sister knows this boy very well. The sister now said she suspects that something is happening. Meanwhile, the friend that helped this lady to get a job told this lady, when she was doing handover one day, she saw the way the lady was dragging the boy. Said, no, you can't do that. The friend said the lady told her, I have been a nurse. Why are you teaching me when I've been a nurse? I've been a mental health nurse in my home country. I've been a mental health nurse for many years. What do you know about de-escalation? What do you know about de-escalation? As soon as the friend told her, the friend said, this friend just dismissed what she was saying, that you don't know anything. I am a nurse. People like you, they take order from me where I work. The friend said, this is different from where you work. You cannot be handling client like this. The friend, on 2 occasions that she told this person, she did not even, just ignore the friend. So this lady, this young boy's sister, now told the mom that the way this boy is behaving, they suspect that somebody is maltreating this boy. This is why the boy's behavior have changed in the last 18 months. And the family now decided to say, you know what? We are going to install camera in this boy's room, but we are not going to tell anyone. When the boy has what they call family time, when his family will come. So when he's with his family, the workers, the people that work with him, they tell them to go outside so that they can spend time with the boy. So they came, they installed the camera, hidden CCTV. They did not tell anybody that the CCTV camera, it was there. As they put the camera there, they started observing What was happening when staff go into the house? What was happening? Guess what? They saw this lady whom the friend has warned on 2 occasions. The way the lady was dragging the boy, even when the boy was crying, she sat down, she was on the phone, they could not believe. The sister said to the mom, I told you the changes that you have seen in this boy since the last 8 months is because of the way this lady is maltreating and manhandling this boy. That is why this boy is showing us this behavior, to use this behavior to tell us what was going on. The lady did not even know that the family have already passed the camera. They've passed it to the company, the management, and the management have passed it on to the police. One morning, this lady that says she knows more than everyone, on the day that she was supposed to come to work, she came to work, but she was still late that day. She didn't even know that the police were there. As soon as she came, they arrested her. Meanwhile, this lady, she has almost gotten a job as a nurse because she's almost at the point of registering with the nursing council. She's gone for an interview as a nurse. She's gotten the job. She's just waiting for her reference and her PIN to start working as a mental health nurse. When she came to work, she was arrested. The employer, they dismissed her. After a few days, they dismissed her because the evidence was so overwhelming that the employer was shocked that they dismissed this lady from work and canceled the 3 years visa sponsorship that they gave her. They canceled that. Now, as we speak to you today, this lady, her visa sponsorship has been canceled. She has been arrested. Police are investigating. The police are investigating now for abuse of vulnerable person, woefully neglect, and assault. 3 charges against this lady. And if this lady is found guilty for one of the charges, she's going in for a minimum of 2.5 years in prison. What are the lessons that we can learn from this story? Her friend called her twice and said, my good friend, the report I am getting is not good. The friend did handover with her. She saw this lady, the way the lady was dragging this, but said, no, we don't do things like that. The lady said, go away. I have been a mental health nurse in my home country with many years experience. People like you, they take order from me as nursing assistant where I work. I always say on this platform, there's an old saying in Africa that when a dog starts barking like a lion, know that that dog is near his grave, is near death, and there is nothing you can do. Because people advised this woman, stop. She did not stop. This is why I said there are lessons that we can learn. The reality is that in the UK, this is not something that is only common with the new arrivals. The BBC reported recently about a school in the UK. This is a well-established school, a special needs school, that their undercover team discovered shocking abuse of vulnerable people in that home. In Wolverhampton, last year, 4 people were found guilty for similar things. In Croydon, people were found guilty. Anyone that works with vulnerable people and you cannot treat them the way you would treat yourself, the way you want other people to treat you, the way you want other people to treat your family, because they are vulnerable, you think that you can take them for granted and abuse them and exploit them. This lady deserved what she gets. The question I asked this lady was, how would you feel if this young man was your son and somebody abused him like the way you treated this boy? Would you? The woman is fine, is blaming everybody. She's not blaming herself. This is why I'm saying what happened to this. A lot of people, especially the new arrivals, that work in health and social care. If you're watching me now and you have such behavior, change it now. It will only take time before you're caught. The abuse of vulnerable people is something that on this platform we do not tolerate. If you know anyone that will benefit from this video, please kindly share this video with them. You know anyone that lives in the Western world, this can happen whether in America, Canada, the UK, Australia, anywhere you abuse vulnerable people, the family will do this kind of thing to you. And they'll catch you, it will only take time. So I hope you have found lesson, you have learned lesson from this video. If you know anyone that will benefit, please kindly share this video with them. If you have seen value in what we have shared today, kindly subscribe to this channel if you haven't done so. You can show appreciation by giving this video a like so that other people can see. We need to see the abuse of vulnerable people is something that we all have a responsibility to make sure that we stop. Please kindly share this video with anyone. Leave your comment in the comment section because the woman is blaming everybody except herself. What is your view? Is there any lesson that we can learn from here? I want to know what your views are. Thank you so much for joining me today. If you have any story that you want to share with my team, as long as you know that we can learn lesson, you can reach us on our WhatsApp number, which is 075488044402. I repeat the number 075488044402. Once we get the message, we will look at it and we'll assess whether we need to share it with everyone. Don't call that number. Just send us a WhatsApp number. Send us a WhatsApp message. God bless you. Thank you so much for joining us. Don't forget to share and subscribe to this channel and leave your comment. I love you guys. See you soon.